I'm Amy, I'm mentally ill, and here are some poems about that. So, this first poem I wrote when I was really not good and I didn't know what was wrong with me. So I tried to put into words what it felt like was wrong with me. And it's called Brain Gremlin. It lives in the back of my skull, a grotesque and slimy creature with venomous talons. It sticks in my brain. Its poison seeps into my thoughts, infecting till I go insane. It tells me they hate me. It tells me I'll fail. It tells me she'll leave me. It howls and it wails. It says you're useless. You're stupid. You hurt the ones who care. You take their happiness away. Soon they'll stop being there. You can fuck, drink and destroy. It only gives me more power. You wither and crumble while I flourish and flower. I feel it back there, chewing my mind, tearing, ripping, devouring any happiness it finds. It gives me no peace till I cut, burn and scream. Then it curls up sweetly, purring, a cat with jaws full of cream. A few hours rest, and it's rabid again, fucking my thoughts, dragging my dreams to hell. Says the only way I'll leave you, the only way for peace, is if you cut a little deeper in the place for true release. When I was really mentally ill, I was in a relationship, and things don't tend to go well when you're not mentally good. Particularly with personality disorders, there's something called splitting, where you see things very black and white. You'll idealise someone and then you hate them. So I ended up writing this poem about the girl I was with at the time. Falling in love with her was strange and swift, like sitting on the edge of the most lovely cliff, until I toppled into the purest love I'd ever felt. Now I know what it is for a heart to melt. Hating her came in a cloud of smoke, filling my lungs till I gasped and choked. Acid in my veins made my heart dissolve. Sun and pink turned to black and cold. She sees the world, not as it should be, but as it is and as it could be. Her heart a star, her mind a jewel, but the wisest scholar and the funniest fool. And we were a perfect match, a complete set, from the very moment that we met, each conversation a duet. Only a matter of time before she leaves. Her lies are not to be believed. Oh yes, declarations of love are pretty, but you know that it's only pity. Everything, it's all pretend. Be prepared, it will soon end. Baby, the truth is cold and hard. Love stories, just a house of cards. Her words like butterflies, wings brushing past my face. Their flight pure elegance and grace. I wondered at her wisdom, I wondered at her heart, her excesses of talent, her writing in her heart. Her head on my shoulder, a pestle on the water's surface. I'm wondering what great deed I did to deserve this. But the doubt, the paranoia, there's nothing worse. This love is no gift, it is a curse. The source of my happiness is the source of my woes. Is she judging me, looking down her nose? The doubt's a torture, I should let her go. She makes me high, but I drag her low. Staying is pain, I can no longer defend it. The voice is screaming louder, end it. This is the last depressing one before I go on to the ones that are focused on recovery. So the last one in the sort of dark bit is called Hostages. All the good and light parts of my mind are held hostage by that dark and rotting part as it tantrums and screams, waving a gun, crying, every hour my demands are not met, I'll kill another hostage. But oh, those still pure parts of me, they try so hard to fight back, to wrestle the gun from their captor's hand, but they are not strong enough. They must appease their captor, be quiet and compliant, or it will fly into a rage, firing the gun blindly, shrieking. I am trying so hard to rescue the hostages. I stand by the police car, megaphone in hand, trying to talk the captor into calm, trying to negotiate. I'll meet its demands if I have to. I'm requesting backup, but they can't come fast enough. The captor kills another hostage. So, one of the first poems in the recovery section is the one I wrote after I actually got diagnosed. It's called Rumpelstiltskin. I know your name. I know your game. I hear you scream, burst into flames. And God, I love that I've caused you pain. Yes, I've got you now, you imp, you beast, and soon you'll be the one begging for release. Tell me, how does it feel to be trapped, craving peace? Yes, I'm still stuck with you, but now you're stuck with me, 'cause I'm learning to fight, and it's your turn to bleed. You'll never guess my name? Yeah, well, they fucking did. And now I'm learning the spells to make you my bitch. I spent a bit of time in a psych ward, and I met some really interesting people. And this poem I wrote about the people I met there. It's called Girl Gang. Come and meet my new girl squad. It's a little ragtag and a little bit odd. We're all on pills and we can't have scissors. We're in the loony bin. We're the psych ward sisters. First up, we've got Mama Bear. Not a single nurse here gives better care. Full of lithium but full of love. On your worst day, she's there with a hug. Next up, there's the quiet one, curled up in the corner with a book or phone. She's the gal you sit with when you want to chill, the only corner in this crazy place that's still. Now we have the beauty guru, doing makeup, manicures and hairdos until every patient looks smart and sleek, turning the ward into Paris Fashion Week. This brings us to the cheerleader, a ball of light who's always eager to lift you up and motivate. Your every win she'll celebrate. Now let's meet the wild card, leaving the nurses with battle scars. She's loud, she's fierce, and she won't take shit. Get out the way fast when she throws a fit. Yes, you may call us crazy bitches. In centuries past we'd burn as witches. But though we've all gone round the bend, these ladies are my treasured friends. In another life we'd have never met if it weren't for the fact that our brains all went. But I'm glad we did, 'cause they're all damn queens, fighting demons worse than you've ever seen. These ladies understand my pain far more than anybody sane. For their camaraderie and their support, I'll always love the gals I met in the psych ward. Okay, so this last one is a second part of the first poem I read, Brain Gremlin. I wrote it after going through intensive therapy and after learning a completely different way to look at my illness. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry that I ever called you grotesque, that I shuddered at claws and fangs you grew only to protect me. When you dug your talons into me, it was only to say, look at me, listen to me. I'm listening. Come here. No, I won't hurt myself. I won't scream. Let's talk. What are you afraid of? What's angered you? Let me see what I can do. Let me see how I can care for you while still caring for me. Oh, you're purring, and I didn't hurt myself. You're resting, and I didn't scream. I see now. When you give me your side of the story, and then you listen to mine, we might just make a fairy tale in which you were never the beast,